I would now like to request them to please say a few words of encouragement to the winners today. I would request Mr. Nilesh Kumar, the Honorable Counsellor High Commission of Republic of Fiji, to please address the audience. Please give a round of applause to Mr. Nilesh Kumar.
Honorable Minister of State 𝗔𝗫𝗍𝗃 Dr. Chaudhary, Honorable Deputy Speaker Shri Dr. 𝗪𝒃, the President, Asia Today Media, Mr. Pradeep Chaudhary, respected dignitaries and ladies and gentlemen, Namaste, Bula and good evening to you all. I am extremely honored to have been invited by the Asia Media Today for this 15th World Education Summit and Award 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, in my 7.5 years in India, I have been to a number of summits and awards ceremonies, and today I am extremely delighted to be here at Hotel The Park, New Delhi. It is really encouraging to learn about Asia Today Media being a dynamic global media and analytical company providing research, analysis and rating services in Asia, accommodating organizations of all sizes. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to address today's gathering on a topic that forms the backbone of personal, societal and global development, and which is education. The great Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which can be used to change the world. It fosters critical thinking, empowers individuals and drives economic growth. Beyond academics, education instills values of tolerance, respect and social responsibility. A well-educated society is better equipped to address challenges such as poverty, inequality and environmental sustainability. Education does not just open doors to employment, it also cultivates innovation, leadership and the pursuit of lifelong learning. Despite its importance, education faces significant challenges. Access to quality education remains unequal, particularly in rural areas and for marginalized communities. Millions of children are still out of school due to poverty, gender discrimination and conflicts. In many places, outdated curriculum, lack of trained teachers and insufficient infrastructure hinders progress. On the other hand, the prospects for education are brighter than ever, thanks to the advancement in technology and in international collaboration. Digital learning platforms and tools are bridging gaps, enabling access to education even in remote areas. Governments and organizations are increasingly recognizing the transformative power of education and are working to implement reforms and initiatives. At the national level, many countries have prioritized universal education. On a global platform, policies like free primary education, midday meal schemes, and scholarships for underprivileged students aims to increase enrollment and student retention. Globally, organizations like UNESCO, UNICEF, and the World Bank work tirelessly to promote education as a fundamental human right. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goal SDG 4 aims to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education for all by 2030. Initiatives like Education for All and the Global Partnership for Education are addressing disparities and mobilizing resources to support developing countries. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to briefly share you about my country, the Republic of Fiji, and its education sector. Fiji, we say it is a paradise in the Pacific. It is a country located in the Oceania region east of Australia and north of New Zealand, Fiji is famous for its natural beauty, friendliest people, and diverse cultural and tradition. It is a small country with a population size of just over 900,000, with more than 330 islands. Fiji and India have enjoyed strong cultural and historical ties, which began 145 years when Indians, whom we call 𝗘𝗍𝗂𝗧, traveled to many countries including Fiji to work on the sugarcane and cotton plantations under the Endangered Labour Scheme. Fiji is among few countries in the world today where Hindi is widely spoken and recognized as an official language. Even our constitution is in Hindi language apart from the English and our native language. We also have Hindi TV and radio stations in Fiji and huge presence of Bollywood. Because Fiji is 6.5 hours ahead of India, we are able to watch a new release movie before. In 2023, Fiji had the privilege of hosting the 12th World Hindi Conference. His Excellency the President of Fiji and the Minister for External Affairs, Government of India, Dr. S. Jaishankar, jointly inaugurated the conference, which was held on 15th of February in 2023. Over 1,000 delegates from over 31 countries attended the conference. And ladies and gentlemen, we were also honored last year when Her Excellency the President of India, Srimati 𝗪𝗏 𝗪𝗏, also made a state visit to Fiji. Apart from the robust cultural and political relations between the two countries, cooperation spread across various areas such as trade, investment, agriculture, education, health, defense, communication, and so forth. Our bilateral relations with India remains very strong. In fact, these have strengthened after Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi's visit to Fiji in 2014, and since there have been multiple ministerial and high-level visits. The government of Fiji has implemented various initiatives to enhance the education provisions in terms of improving inclusivity, accessibility, and affordability. The initiatives include free education grant to government-funded schools, free textbooks, and to all primary and secondary schools, support for transportation costs such as bus fare and many more. These measures underscore the government's committed to fostering an inclusive and supportive educational landscape for all students in Fiji. In Fiji, there are over 440 registered higher education institutions, 3 universities, and over 30 technical and vocational training institutions. The Fijian government has introduced grants and scholarship schemes for high achievers and also those having any financial constraints. We are also very thankful to the Government of India in providing scholarships under the ICCR scheme, which has enabled many Fijian students to come and pursue higher education in India from reputable universities and academic institutions, and also acknowledging the opportunities provided in the skills development initiatives and training programs under the ITEC program. Ladies and gentlemen, I take this opportunity to thank Asia Today Media for recognizing the work done by those individuals and institutes in the field of education. Teaching and education has always been considered to be a selfless profession, and many don't acknowledge the efforts undertaken either directly or indirectly. And in fact, that Asia Today Media host an award ceremony to recognize the contribution in the field of education is highly commendable. We are all aware that teaching is a tough profession, and such recognition and appreciation really solidifies and the beliefs and boosts the morale of those contributing in this area to continue to do good work. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to say that education is the cornerstone of progress, and addressing its challenges is both a moral and strategic imperative. By investing in education and implementing innovative strategies, we can break cycles of poverty, empower individuals, and build a prosperous world. governments, organizations, communities, and individuals, let us all work together to ensure that education remains our top priority. Dhanyavad, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nilesh Kumar, for your encouraging words.
This summit, which was organized by Asia Today Media, has been. This is the first time I've been here to this event, and it's a wonderful experience because they recognized, they gave awards to those institutes that have made significant contribution in the field of education. And you know, education is a very noble profession, and we are thankful to all these institutes, teachers, and this education institute, because education is a very for any society, for any country, education is a sector which produces our future. So how our future will be determined by the quality of education in a particular country. So I am very glad, I am very happy to see Asia Today Media recognizing the efforts and these contributions that has been made by all these different institutes. Thank you.
Thank you so much.